All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Shout out to the one guy in the comments. Appreciate it, brother. Question of the day. Are you doing enough in the gym? Or actually, more like, are you doing enough? You know? Are you doing enough? Because, like, I feel like I've never done enough. So now it's like, that's why now we're like really pushing things. So, daily uploads, and then, yeah, we're doing it. Anyways, we're doing log, so you know what that means. No mic. Hopefully that won't fall. But yeah, no, I'm kind of haggard today. But I at least want to get in one more sesh this week. So yeah, I think we'll have to reevaluate how we do this. Because it might have to be 3 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off. That wouldn't necessarily be bad. I don't know. I've kind of been enjoying the whole workout every day until I need a rest day. Maybe I'll just do 2 rest days? I don't know. How do you guys work your split, or whatever you want to call it? What's your workout routine? You know? Because we all know the cookie cutter things, you know? The gym bro stuff. The gym bro split, the bodybuilder split, the Arnold split. And then there's the athlete splits, which are like super dedicated athletic thingy things, or programs, you know? And it's like, oh, that's what makes the difference. And it's just like, copying what another athlete does will not improve your ability, because that's typically athletes, like especially like pro athletes, their programs are tightly tailored to them. And that's something that I've always known, but didn't really click until I was a bit older. And it was just like, oh yeah, so why should I be doing what they're doing? You know? I should be doing what I need to do. So, we'll feel it out. But I'm definitely feeling the 1 legs, 2 lower, 1 legs, 2 upper body, 1 legs, 2 upper body. I really like that kind of thing. I've never done it before, but we'll try it out. You stay right there, Mike. Whatever you call it. ADC. Let's get this cleaned up. That's the proper way to move a log. I'm joking. I am joking. Do not do that unless you've really worked on the log. I've done log pressing for 4 years. Actually more than that. And it's still shit. But I've accepted that. I might not be overhead pressing or log pressing 500 pounds anytime soon, but I'd be happy with 315, you know. 315, 375 someday. That'd be nice. But honestly, I think I'd be pushing it. Honestly, I think we would be pushing it. But it's not always about the numbers. I like this axle. I think they filled it up with cement and stuff. It's really nice. It's really nice. All right, I'm gonna move you, and yeah, then let's get to the warm-ups. Okay, so these don't feel like they're 45 pounds. They say they are. I think they're like 44 and a half or something. They're not very heavy. That's okay. All right, to the warm-ups. Always strapless. One more for good measure. Okay. Why are these all different colors? I don't like it. I say I don't like it, but I'm also like, weight's weight, you know? Are all weights created equal? No. But are they all made the same? Absolutely not. But weight is weight. So the color bothers me. It's just so pink, you know? These are old. Second question of the day. Steel plates or bumper plates? Steel plates or bumper plates? And you can only choose one. You can only choose one. Me personally, actually, I want to hear your guess, and I want to hear what you think mine is. But yeah, I'm curious. Steel or bumpers? I guess it also depends. I know a lot of guys are into the steels, just because when you press it into the steel against steel, it's that clanging sound. I will admit, that steel sound when you're benching, squatting, or deadlifting, there's nothing like it. It's like Santa Claus reindeer bells, you know? Polar Express? Anyone? Polar Express? But yeah, I understand that. And then I know, like personally, I only know maybe one person that really likes bumper plates. Like, they only use bumper plates. I don't know if it's a preference thing or just, you know, an ego thing with them. Because, I mean, I already don't lift very much weight, and they weren't lifting that much weight, but they were like, yeah, I can just slam it on the ground and I don't have to worry about, you know, things breaking. And I'm like, that's fair, that's fair. But they would also purposely be the person, if they were at a commercial gym, they would have gotten kicked out for dropping weights so much. All right, let's try and do 6 pendlay rows. How close am I? Yeah, okay. You guys can see me, that's all that matters. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Whoops. I did not mean to let that go. Had to get more reps in because I slipped on purpose, but also by accident. You know, I don't know why, but I'm really tempted to do a bodybuilding day. Bodybuilding / powerlifting day, you know? I mean, why not? You know? It's not like I'm really getting prepped for anything yet. I would like to prep up to another competition. Amateurs, of course. I've only done one amateur. I got first, but I was also the only dude in my weight class. Originally, there were 3 a month before, because I was obsessive in checking. And then I got there, and it turns out there was only one person who had signed up. And he had checked in and everything, and then didn't compete. So the first event, they were going down the tier list, and they were calling his name over and over, and I was just like, oh, dude, like, I haven't seen anyone, like, I really hope I can compete against someone, you know? It's my first comp, I'm excited. I'm mostly just to, like, see how strong the other dude is. And then he didn't show up, and so then it was just me, and so then it was just me in my weight class. So I was just competing against myself, so I think mentally, actually no, I know mentally I was half-assing it because I knew I had the dub, which is super lame, you know? Because I even thought, I was like, oh, well, I got this in the bag then. DNF'd 3 of the 5 events, 3 of the 6, I think. It was like 5 or 6 events. Deadlift for reps, farmer's walk, keg overhead press, sandbag front hold, and sandbag to shoulder. And sandbag to shoulder, I couldn't quite get it because I felt something in my left glute, and I was like, nah, I ain't risking that, you know? Especially since I didn't have very good insurance then. Deadlifts, I got 3-ish reps. No, I got 4 reps, but he didn't have to count the 4th one. I was just kind of like, dude, you don't have to count that. And he's like, no, dude, you were doing amazing. And I was like, thank you. The keg overhead press got 0. I don't know why, but when it comes to clean and pressing, when it comes to like anything like upper body strength wise, freaking, like, I'm super weak. And I'm not a deadlifter though. So on top of that, like, so if that doesn't make any sense to you, basically my lower body is stronger and more capable than my upper body, which is why I do a lot of upper body. Not because I want my upper body to look better, which I do, but that's not the point. It's that I have like no upper body strength. If I stop, you know, working out and stuff, I become so weak. Like so weak in my upper body. Like picking up a 45-pound plate, forget about it. Picking up a 25-pound plate, forget about it. 10 plate, okay, you know? So it's like, yeah, we're working on it. But anyways, I'm gonna clean this up and, all right. We're gonna superset because we don't have a choice. We gotta finish this up. Okay. Okay. Do as many with those, and then we'll do the thing tanks. Okay. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's been a long time since I felt a burn like that. Been a long time, but that's good. All right. All right. Overall, workout went pretty good, I would say. Clean and press, technique, speed. I'm really happy with it actually. Cardio, not as happy. And, excuse me, monster burps. Let's see here. The rows, surprisingly, rows have been going really good. I've been tempted to just do triples and go heavier, but 225 with axle, no straps. I'm really happy about that. My grip strength is really improving. It's probably all that dad strength coming in slowly but surely. So I just need, my pulling power used to be absolutely dog trash, and now it's coming together, so that's nice. My brain wants to binary code everything and, you know, do all this stuff with this information. And then my 8 brain just wants to go, oh, good to go pick up heavy thing, go. Get tired, but it's okay. I think a good mixture of both will be all right. You know what I mean? Especially since we're doing workouts every single day until I need a rest day. But yeah, I think keeping it 2 to 3 a day would be good. I've been liking it because I can just come into the gym, you know, as long as I have, you know, like, I know what plane I'm doing it on, I guess. I feel pretty good about it, even though it's strongman, so it's really full body. You know, I'd like to be doing like log and yoke or log and farmers, or axle clean and press and farmers or something, you know, to mix things up. But I feel like that would be a little bit much. You know, I'd like to be able to do 3 or 4 events in a day consistently, but systemically, I think that's a little too much we really need to build up to that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're building up to that. Yeah, cardio is a bit of an issue right now. So is sleep. So we'll work on that. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.